What's going on, everyone? It is Bobo Mac here for Crisis in the Toyverse, and on today's show, I am going to be looking at the Studio 11, I believe that's what it's called, or 11 as I found out in the Mezco group and on eBay where I purchased this from, quote-unquote inspired Ben Affleck head sculpt. This thing is really cool. I really dig the artists who work probably tirelessly and effortlessly on this thing to really give this Ben Affleck head sculpt some deep-rooted love and affection. I don't know what it is about Mezco collectors like myself. We're in this big hunt for this perfect Ben Affleck head sculpt. I don't hate the Mezco version. The Kai Studios one I thought was amazing at the time. But now I think we got a new contender here because this one really kicks it up to 11, if you will. So let's go ahead and bring it in and talk a lot more about it. In case anybody's wondering, the body that this guy's on is a Diamond Select Agent Fox Mulder figure. I actually think it works really good, and as you can see, I have some putty in there because I removed the ball peg. But as far as the head sculpt goes, it's actually really quite impressive. I mean, you take it down like this, it definitely looks like Ben. Bring it to the side, I think it really looks like Ben on the side, and as you can see, it's got some great detail with the with the gray and the hair. All of it's sculpted and painted really well. The eyebrows are done really well. The eyes look really good. The camera's really not picking it up, but once you have it in hand, you definitely won't be disappointed in it, to say the least. The paint job was really good on mine. The only complaint I really have about this guy is, let's pop this off and take the putty off, is that I had to scrape out some more of the ball peg because my Batman figure, it didn't fit on right. It was like too tight. I don't know if that was with anybody else's, but with mine, that certainly was the case. But it has a nice weight to it. It doesn't feel cheap at all. It feels like a nice, good plastic, and once again, the flesh tones just came out really good. The eyes came out really good. A little sparkly, but once you have it down, you definitely don't have a problem with that. And of course, the Affleck chin came out really good too. So let's just go ahead and try to pop it on the Mezco Batman figure, if you will. Let's see here. It's going to work. See what I mean? It's still somewhat tight. But once it's on, it actually looks really good. I think it's just a tad small. I would have liked it a little bigger. I don't know how much bigger. But the reason I say that is you lift it not so much back, but when you go forward, you start to have that gappage in the back. And then when you turn it side to side, like that, you actually get a little bit of gappage too, like right there. But that can be shifted and turned. So, not horrible, it's just my personal thing. Like I said, it looks great. Let's try it on the Nightmare body. Of course, right here I have the Kai Studios version. Let's just pop this off. Let's put it on. Voila! Look at that. That looks really good. Bring the bandana up a little bit here. And, not too shabby. Very satisfying. And let's just go ahead and run down a quick comparison real quick and we'll wrap this up. Alright guys, for our size comparison, of course we have the 11 Studios version at the far right of your screen, and then in the middle we have the Kai Studios. Now you should be seeing a picture of the Mezco version, just so you can see the different Affleck looks. Personally, 11 hits it out of the ballpark. Kai Studios would probably be my second choice, and you know, if you don't want to spend money on an extra head, the Mezco one is more than sufficient enough. So that's going to pretty much do it, guys. Bottom line is, if you want a really good Ben Affleck head without paying an arm and a leg, definitely go check it out because it is well worth your time and effort. With that being said, though, I will have a link in description as how you can purchase it. They have a website and they have an eBay store, so definitely gives you some options to check it out. But I want to thank you guys. Hopefully this review helps you in any way deciding whether or not this head may be for you or may not be. Let me know if you purchase it or not. I'd love to hear other people who pick it up. And shout out, I forget his name right now. I'll figure it out once I edit the video, and I'll put it in there. And the Mezco group, Mezco Coalition, he was the one who first posted the pictures that I saw of this. So shout out to him for leading me down the trail to buy another Ben Affleck head. But seriously though, thank you for taking the time to stop by and watch this video. It does mean a lot, so thank you very much for that. With that being said, go ahead and check out undercovercapes.com for all things geekery in the podcast verse. While you're there on the World Wide Web, head over to extreme-sets.com for pop-ups like this coming out. And they do have a Batcave one up for pre-order right now. Don't miss out on that. And lastly, on Instagram, go throw a follow at Toy Lover Crew for all things toy photography related. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention redbubble.com. I got some t-shirts up there. Everybody at Comic Crusaders and Undercover Capes does. If you can help us out by buying one of the show, it helps keeps the lights on. With that being said, though, guys, thank you so much. Take care. And stay tuned at the end for the slideshow. And until next time, great googly moogly.